Yay! It's whatever. I ain't really got nothing. Well, I got a bunch of Gates and WEF and it's all kind of shit going on right about now in the background. Awareness is key. This ain't no fear mongering, no fear porn. This is practicing awareness. Ooh, where we going? Start the car, let's ride. I'm gonna grab some of these clips and line them up. Well, I guess it's a good thing I ain't nobody, nigga. Who you talking about? Who on old shit?
Make like you got a light switch and turn them haters off, 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 turn them haters off.
I'm into paper flipping, you know money getting. I'm a hustler.
hustler by nature. Them niggas counterfeiting. Damn, them boys be hating. My niggas watch this. I turn them haters off like they got a light switch. Yeah, it's back to this. Y'all niggas can't factor this. Boy, we about to blow. Kinda hard to keep your candle lit. Just take a fall like Jones Jr. from a Tarver hit. Or get mangled. Your Wawas can't fuck with bits. You heard me, nigga. Now gon' get. Oh, you a gangster now. Oh, you done flipped the script. The way you moving along dirty, you get your head. In them thoughts you thinking you better not try that shit. And when you see me, nigga, respect the boss. Fuck these pussy ass haters, nigga. Just turn them off. Turn them haters 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 off. Turn them haters.
Operation Lockstep. The link in the chat. Yeah. Just running. Give me a minute.
Like a flash from a camera. All these hoes, all this dough, I just don't know. I can't get enough. All these shows, all this dough, I just don't know. I can't get enough. All these hoes, all this dough, I just don't know. I can't get enough. All these shows, all this dough, I just don't know. Hey, player, I'm in the worldwide women of every persuasion, black, Latin, Caucasian, and even Asian. Check this.
What's happening, Copper Goddess?
Chase that paper until that paper come to me, and then I'm dumping out my specialty. You know that recipe, 100% guaranteed. Get the best of me, I just can't get enough. All these hoes, all this drug, I just can't get enough. All these shows, all this dough, tend to fill my cup. Gotta go. Mommy, come fill me up. I got time to spend and time to give. Even though time is near, still gotta live. Pop my collar on a daily basis. Seen a lot of faces, trading places. I'm gone in the wind, rolling with the game. They call it praise. Gotta play, gotta blaze every day.
Oh, what's the word? What else, T-Dub? Niggas decided to sit down and eat and shit.
Let's look at the signs of Western decline. You get higher property prices. This happens throughout the Western world. Inflation and lower quality of life. Higher stock market valuations, which means greater inequality. Less real economic growth, less and less people are doing real jobs. Euthanasia for the poor is killing off the poor people. Mass immigration, population replacement. Lower birth rate, greater public and private debt, bureaucratic gaslighting. The government no longer acknowledges problems, it just lies to you directly. And privatization.
Niggarachi, nigga roach, niggarachi, nigga roach. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You got problems. I'm gonna play this video, fuck it, and tell me if it sounds familiar to you, or if it's not relevant as we look around day to day and as we shop and consume products. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the signs of Western decline. You got higher property prices. This happens throughout the Western world. Inflation and lower quality of life. Higher stock market valuations, which means greater inequality. Less real economic growth, less and less people are doing real jobs. Euthanasia for the poor, just killing off the poor people. Mass immigration, population replacement. Let's look at the signs of Western decline. You got higher property prices. This happens throughout the Western world. Inflation and lower quality of life. Higher stock market valuations, which means greater inequality. Less real economic growth, less and less people are doing real jobs. Euthanasia for the poor, just killing off the poor people. Mass immigration, population replacement. Lower birth rate, greater public and private debt, bureaucratic gaslighting. The government no longer acknowledges problems, it just lies to you directly. And privatization, asset stripping, okay? So all this is happening in the Western world. The question now is, why would this happen? And there are different theories, okay? And we'll go over some of the major theories. There's lots and lots of theories. We'll go over the major ones. And there's gonna be overlap between these theories. And some of these theories make a lot of sense. Okay, so one major theory is the idea of neoliberalism. The idea of neoliberalism is the belief that all that matters in society, all that matters in life is economic growth. If your society can generate more economic growth, all problems will be solved. Okay, so if your economy runs really fast, then everyone will be happy. That's the idea of neoliberalism. Then you have techno-feudalism, which is the idea that some big corporations, usually these tech companies, they want to control the world. And so they want to turn everyone into slaves. And if you don't have a house, you don't have your own property, then you can be controlled by these companies, okay? Techno-feudalism. World government, where the United Nations has this conspiracy to control the entire world, to destroy national sovereignty and create a world unified government, okay? Population replacement theory. And the idea here is that the problem for governments in the Western world is that white people are opinionated. They believe in democracy.
Oh, like how
they believe in freedom.
A problem either.
And they're hard to control. So let's replace the white people with Chinese and Indians and Filipinos, because Asian people are more obedient, right? That's the idea. And again, these are just theories. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. Okay, and we'll go into these theories later on semester. Now, the last reason is bureaucratic incompetence. The government is just stupid. Okay? Now, there's may overlap among these theories, and there's some validity to all these theories. And I expect these things to happen in the next 5 to 10 years, or 10 to 20 years. Okay, I don't know the time frame, okay? But I expect these things to happen. Okay, the first thing that's gonna happen in the Western world is decline of democracy and freedom. So remember, in the rise phase, society is democratic and open and meritocratic. But as you move on, it becomes more bureaucratic and ultimately authoritarian, okay? So we will see the United States, Europe become much more authoritarian. You will see a collapse of democracy and freedom in these nations. And already we're seeing this happen in the United States, where Trump is using more and more military to resolve issues, right? So that's the first prediction. And this is gonna happen throughout the Western world. Second thing is economic collapse. So as people have less and less right to speak up, they feel less invested in the system, they're less willing to work. Therefore, you have economic collapse. People don't believe in the system anymore. Okay, the system is in crisis. This will lead to immigration. The government is like, you know what, if the people don't want to work, screw them, let's bring in immigrants to do the work. Okay, let's replace our population. But the people are not going to sit back and take it, right? This leads to civil war. People are not killing each other on the streets. And the government is like, you know what, if we continue to let them fight, eventually they're going to come after us. So what we'll do is send them off to like these stupid, pointless wars overseas. Okay? So now you have stupid wars. Stupid foreign wars. And these are my 5 predictions for the world for the next 5, 10, 20 years. Okay? Europe and America will see less freedom and democracy. There'll be economic collapse, increased immigration, civil conflict, and then...
Oh, straight smoke. I'm going to play Larry Ellison next. You dig? Oracle, you dig? And see what he have to say.
And ultimately stupid foreign wars. And I'm not saying this happens in a sequence. I'm saying you'll see all 5 things. Okay? But they may happen in different order. Any questions? Was this clear to you guys? Yeah, thank you.
Is there any chance that the government tries to use it to distract people. Like they're trying to hide all the collapse of the society.
Yeah, that's a great question. And the answer is, that's what wars are for. It's to distract the people, right? Because if you don't distract the people, they'll come and revolt against you. So you either send them to a war, or you could have a French Revolution on your hands, right? That's your option. War or revolution? I think war's the better option. That's why we're heading into a world at war. Okay, no, I'm saying, like, if you don't send the people to war, they will revolt against you. So you send them off to war to distract them, to get rid of them. Okay, there's no right and wrong here, okay, guys? Okay, all right. Okay, I apologize, okay? But one thing that you will learn in my class is there's no right and wrong. There's no logic, okay? It's not like it is immoral to send people to war. I know that. Thank you very much. Okay, but I'm trying to explain to you how power works. That's the theme of this course. I'm trying to explain to you how people in power think and behave. All right? And again, I keep on saying this. I don't know if I'm right. But what I'm doing is I'm presenting a theory, a model that we can use to make predictions. And if these predictions work out, if it actually happens, then our model, there's some accuracy to our model, okay? We'll have to refine our model, but there's some accuracy to it. But hey, if tomorrow Trump, Putin, Xi all get together and says, let's be best friends, then I'm wrong, right? Okay? So that's what we're trying to do in this class. We're not trying to argue what is right, what is wrong, what is just, because quite honestly, it doesn't matter, right? Morality doesn't matter here. It's about power. We're trying to understand how the world works. And if we do that, then maybe we can work together and build a more just world. But first we need to figure out how the world really, really works. Okay? Any more questions? Okay, great guys. So we will continue this story next class. I'll see you guys next class.
Shut up. It's all wow. Economic wow. Introduce those of you that do not know who Larry Ellison is. Oh shit, wait a minute. Introduce you to this guy from Oracle. Okay. Pay attention to what this fucker says.
Securing schools, we think we can absolutely lock down schools so that dramatically reduce the case of anyone being on campus that doesn't belong on campus, and immediately alert, second someone pulls out a gun, immediately alert, recognize, use AI cameras to immediately recognize that. But A, we keep everyone off campus that doesn't belong on campus.
Yeah, that model, you think they ain't random scenarios of potential reactions of the people? They ran all that shit. All right.
The police, another thing, dramatically reduce the case of securing schools. We think we can absolutely lock down schools so that dramatically reduce the case of anyone being on campus that doesn't belong on campus, and immediately alert, second someone pulls out a gun, immediately alert, use AI cameras to immediately recognize that. But A, we keep everyone off campus that doesn't belong on campus. The police, another thing, body cameras. We completely redesigned body cameras. Our body cameras cost $70. Normal body camera costs, I don't know, $7,000. Our body cameras are simply lenses, two lenses attached to your vest, attached to the smartphone that you're wearing. And we actually take the video that the police officer is, by the way, and the camera's always on. You don't turn it on and off. And by the way you turn it on, you can't turn it on. I'm going to the bathroom. Oracle, I need 2 minutes to take a bathroom break, and we'll turn it off. The truth is, we don't really turn it off. What we do is we record it so no one can see it, but no one can get into that recording without a court order. So you get the privacy you requested, but court order, if you get a court order, we will, judge, can order, I want to look at that, this so-called bathroom break. If there's something comes up, and plus I'm going to lunch with my friends. Oracle, I need an hour for privacy with lunch with my friends. God bless. We won't listen in unless there's a court order. But it's interesting. But we transmit the video back to headquarters. So headquarters and AI is constantly monitoring the video. Remember this terrible case in Memphis where the 5 police officers basically beat to death another citizen in Memphis? Well, that can't happen because it would be on TV at headquarters. Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video, so it's their best behavior, because everyone would see it. Your body cam in Memphis. Well, that can't happen because remember this terrible case in Memphis where the 5 police officers basically beat to death another citizen in Memphis. Well, that can't happen because it would be on TV at headquarters. Everyone would see it.
You like how he dressing it up, making it sound attractive.
Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video. So if that altercation that occurred in Memphis, the chief of police would be immediately notified. It's not people that are looking at those cameras. It's AI that's looking at the camera. No. You can't do this. It would be like a shooting. That's going to be an event that's immediately, an alarm is going to go off. It's going to be, and we're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised at all times. And the supervision will, and if there's a problem, AI will report the problem and report it to the appropriate person, whether it's the sheriff or the chief or whomever we need to take control of the situation. We have, same thing. We have drones. If there's something going on in a shopping center, and I'll stop, a drone goes out there, get there way faster than a police car. There's no reason for, by the way, high-speed chases. You shouldn't have high-speed chases between cars. You just have a drone follow the car. I mean, it's very, very simple. And the new generation of autonomous drones. Spotting forest fires. A drone spots the forest fire, and the drone then drops down and looks around to see if there's a human being near that heat plume, and someone else either had an unattended campfire that caught fire, or it's arson. We can detect all of that. It's all done autonomously with AI. All of these are AI applications. And so you think about the application business, and I'm just getting started. I mean, I'm sure you have other things to do in your life than just listen to me. But
ooh, slick mo latte. Now you know. I just posted that in the chat. Palantir and Oracle have a partnership. Okay. This is not a game. Red alert. Red alert. This is not a game.
Peter Thiel, as an example, Palantir has been in the news, right? He's a co-founder of that. So how was Palantir created? Well, there was this company that was being run, or not company, sorry. It was a government program after 9/11 called Total Information Awareness. It was housed within the Pentagon's DARPA office. And the man they chose to put in charge of that was John Poindexter, who was the highest ranking member of the Reagan administration to be indicted for his role in Iran-Contra, which again, the continuity of government stuff is relevant here. So eventually, it launches and whatever, but people are outraged by it because as they rightly pointed out, it would eliminate constitutional protections of Americans' rights, specifically the right to privacy, among other things. It was a huge surveillance dragnet, and its goal wasn't just to, surveil everything. It was to predict crime before it happens, predict terror attacks before it happens. I mean, it's like Minority Report was basically the end goal of it. And so after all the pushback, they changed the name to Terrorist Information Awareness and try and
They don't care if you consent, ma'am. They do not care. They ain't kids to this day. They're not going to care tomorrow. They ain't going to care 1 week from now, 1 month, 1 year.
Randall, it's not total. We are still going to surveil innocent Americans, but we're focusing on the terrorists. They did all this stuff to try and rebrand it, but Congress defunded it. But hidden in that bill, Congress allowed aspects of it to continue. And essentially, I argue in my work on Palantir that an effort was made to privatize large aspects of TIA as Palantir. Because when Alex Karp and Peter Thiel were setting it up, they went to John Poindexter through this guy named Richard Pearl, who is a long-standing neocon actor with very extensive ties also to the state of Israel. He was caught in the 70s giving classified information to Israel's embassy and should have gone to jail and somehow did not. And had a lot of ties also to Netanyahu's first government. And Richard Pearl is the guy that connected Thiel Karp to Poindexter, and they basically wanted to talk to Poindexter because they wanted to recreate Total Information Awareness and saw him as the godfather of modern mass surveillance. And in doing so, they basically, Peter Thiel teams up with NQTel, the CIA's venture capital firm. Alex Karp has said on record that the intended clients of Palantir from the beginning was the CIA. And, the CIA was their first client for their first 6 years as a company. Their top developers went to Langley, Virginia, which is CIA headquarters, every 2 weeks to show the CIA their product and have them tweak it to their liking. And during that period of time, one of the top people at the CIA that would have been involved in that is this guy named Alan Wade, who was also intimately involved with Total Information Awareness. And if you look at how Total Information Awareness was described, its privacy protections, it's exactly the same as the way Palantir sold their stuff later on.
Know the name of what?
So there's an insane amount of overlap. And what's crazy here is that Alan Wade, a few years prior, had created a Homeland Security software program that was also pre-crime-esque and similar to what Palantir ended up doing. It was called Kiliad, and he teamed up with Christine Maxwell to do that.
Bob and Wade, motherfucker. Watch out. lot of shit. A whole lot of shit. Nobody's listening to these people. Honestly, do you think at this point these people need your consent? I know we like to say that I do not consent, all this shit. Do you really think they give a damn if you say you do not consent? I'm honestly asking you. Yes, they must go. And they need to be stopped. Here's a little 2025 World Economic Forum. A little bit more.
I propose putting an end to anonymity on social media. In our countries, no one can walk the streets with a mask on their face or drive a car without a license plate. No one can send packages without showing an ID or buy a hunting weapon without giving their name. And yet, we are allowing people to roam freely on social networks without linking their profiles to a real identity. This paving the way for misinformation, hate speech, and cyber harassment, because it is facilitating the use of bots and it is allowing people to act with
cyber harassment. What did he say? What did he say?
The way for misinformation, hate speech, and cyber harassment, because it is facilitating the use of bots and it is allowing people to act without being held accountable for their actions. Such an anomaly cannot continue. In a democracy, citizens have the right to privacy, not to anonymity or impunity, because with those two, social coexistence would
not in a democracy,
impossible. That is why I believe we must push forward the principle of pseudonymity as the functioning element of social media, and force all these platforms to link every user account to an European digital identity wallet. This way, citizens could use nicknames if they want, but in the case of a crime, public authorities would be able to connect those nicknames to real people and hold them responsible. Because accountability is not an obstacle to freedom of speech. It is an essential complement to it.
You want to hide behind these screen names? No, sir.
On social media user, or it's much better to say, one social media user, one real ID. This is the only way to really ensure that minors do not access inappropriate content, that people who commit crimes are banned or prosecuted from social networks, and that the millions of fake profiles that exist and influence the public conversation are removed. My second proposal is to force open the black box of social media algorithms once and for all.
Oof. Ouch. Ouch. It's diabolical. All you can say is do not comply. That is a form of no consent. Yes, it's a constitutional republic. Again, they do not give a shit. We have people inside of the government that are on a global agenda. Reconstruction 5.0. especially here in America. Oh shit! And you're gonna have to fix your mic or something. I heard the notification that time. Who you? I just see you go backstage and drop off real quick while you run. Why you running? Oh, let me see if I can. Oh, maybe get to pulling up. See, like I said, Oracle and Palantir got a partnership. This is big tech movements. And so a lot of those red dot people in that tech industry. VP Vance's wife. It's one of them dot head motherfuckers. What up, big dog? Philly OG. Salute. It's a whole lot of something. It ain't a whole lot of nothing. Do I need to keep going? Do I? You will. Get your digital ID. What is the WES plan for you? Straight from their website. The goal is to bring about a situation where every aspect of daily life, healthcare, banking, food, travel, internet, social media, communications, energy usage, etc., requires a valid digital ID, without which you are locked out. So there goes your lights, your power to your house. Are you ready to work outside of that network? Are you ready to survive outside of that network? If the answer is no, it's pretty fucking bad. Once that situation is in place, the conditions of validity can be set to whatever you want or whatever they want. Didn't take the experimental MNR vaccine? Digital ID invalid. Posted misinformation on social media? Digital ID invalid. Social credit score too low? Digital ID invalid. Exceed your carbon allowance this month? Your digital ID is invalid. Voice criticism of their new technocratic overlords? Digital ID invalid. This is from their website. Damn near every government, including the U.S. government, is pretty much riding with this. All this shit is a distraction. The Kirks, the Ericas, the dipshits, the dipsticks. But I ain't saying nothing. I'm just talking over here. What sounds too bossy? Huh? I don't get it. What sounds too bossy? Are you ready to survive outside of that network, nigga? Huh? You got a way to keep your power on, your refrigerators and shit running? Do you? You can survive outside of the electrical grid that's already in place? You can? Oh, power to you. The shit we doing right now, all our shit will be cut off. Yes, even you niggas in the chat. They be like, oh, all these niggas, cut that shit off. You ain't got no credits. You can't buy no food. You can't do nothing. They say she got a bunch of candles. She be all right. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Let me play a couple songs. Let's see if I could pull up some newest Gates bullshit.
He say, I heard you running around. And she say, I wish I could figure him out. And they say, keep hoes cause he turning them out. And I say, keep my fucking name out your mouth. He say, I heard you running around. And she say, I wish I could figure him out. And they say, keep hoes cause he turning them out. And I say, keep my fucking name out your mouth. I'm tired of it. He say, she say, fuck that bullshit, nigga, not today. Not
Hey, hit that like button on your way in.
You know what I'm talking about.
Don't be getting skeet.
Don't drink that water out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Don't eat that fish out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's real dirty, man. This shit is so serious right now. These cats looking at me, fearing this right now. All that hating shit, nigga, that's gonna stop now. This ain't the 90s, you niggas way behind me. In the lag, burgundy is where you find me. Diamonds out the window, getting dough, pimping hoes, nigga. That's what I've been on. You ain't in my zone, to stay away from me, homes, cause I flash the chrome. Right there in your face, and leave your ass with a fuck face. In the cold case, you niggas stuck, dog. I throw your ass in the Mississippi. Yeah, nigga, it gets grimy and real filthy. This shit is real good around here. You motherfuckers better check it before you disappear. Look, cat, I raise you niggas like your roaches. Yeah, nigga, I'm a coach, bitch. And I got hoes on the team to get paper. Get it for a young player that love living major. Don't drink that water out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Don't eat that fish out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Don't drink that H2O, not the douche you hold. Me and my niggas smoking hydro, guzzle cold 45 double malt. Getting money, power, respect is vital. Getting dirty on rides, my idol never feared death. I bet when you boxed in, you sweat, wondering what's next. Shit checks, souls of faculty folks and bullet holes, knife wounds exposed, we cut clothes. Glad rap you hoe. Sounds as we close that trunk lid slow, begging and pleading what the fuck for. We told you now you about to know. Don't drink that water out the Mississippi. Shit filthy. The surface is filthy. Don't drink that water out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Don't eat that fish out the Mississippi. I heard that shit get filthy, filthy. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I might be wilding a little bit. I'm just asking for real questions. Are you ready? Are you ready, Freddie? You can't handle the truth. Hey, Mr. Gates. What are you talking about, sir? Hey, Mr. Gates. What are you talking about, sir?
Well, we believe having the ability to save and transact is something that should be universal, and a lot of forums have adopted that goal. We won't be able to do that with traditional systems. That is, the cost of bank branches and paperwork is just too high.
Why are you still talking?
Fortunately, starting with countries like Kenya, and more recently with a robust system in places like India, we see that you can have digital financial inclusion.
Now, seeing that these people, especially this guy, is still able to be walking around freely, chit-chatting on interviews and talking about these plans, obviously tells me that the current administration is full of shit, and they all part of the same strategy. Just different, going about it in different ways. You keep listening to this fucking termite.
India is a great example. They did a lot of their own technology, which won't be possible for other countries. And so the role of the Gates Foundation as an advocate for those who don't have access today is to make sure there's technology and standards, including open source work that we're providing through the financial switch, which is called Moju Loop, and through the digital identity system, which is extremely valuable, not just for financial activities, but for health and voting and education, and that's called MOSIP.
So since there isn't going to be a one-size-fits-all solution, what is the role that you see the private sector playing in being able to collaborate with different governments to ensure that we move forward?
Well, once you have the digital money system, then there's all sorts of services and applications that can be built on top of that, whether it's helping with health or education or agriculture, giving people visibility into their financial status, giving them advice, should they take a loan, should they buy insurance, what makes sense. The phone becomes a connection for low cost interaction with those customers that doesn't require human activity that would be beyond the means of the people we're trying to get to who don't yet have these accounts. So the digital revolution, which of course was where I worked before moving full-time to the foundation, here we're trying to make sure that the developing countries have the benefit of the digital revolution, in some cases before it gets to even some of the rich countries who have legacy systems that people are so used to, that the speed that they'll transition out of them, won't be as fast as, say, China or India that didn't have that history. And so it's really learning what worked in China and India, and now making it easy for even smaller countries to do this, working with a lot of partners, including the World Bank, African Development Bank, many of them. So private sector will help these central banks create these systems, but moreover, the phone companies, the banks, and the entrepreneurs will build applications that use these financial capabilities.
And the entrepreneurs, yeah, I can't stand it, man. That whatever the hell you want to call him. It's disgusting. Let's see what else he up to. Shall we? What else is he up to?
They are now pushing wearables on the population and starting with external wearables and then going into internal wearables in the future. We do know as well, Gates Foundation funded what's called microneedle patch implants that install quantum dots in skin for about 5 years for use as vaccine passports. Again, this is on the National Library of Medicine website. So yeah, the plan appears to be going from external wearables, get them to wear that, and then you go into the internal wearables, these implants.
All right.
Well, the boundary between crazy but free speech versus misleading people in a dangerous way or inciting them is a very tough boundary. In my case, some of it's even, kind of funny, like that, I'm using chips to track people, although because you're anonymous online, it can be worse. I do think over time, with things like deep fakes, most of the time you're online, you're going to want to be in an environment where the people are truly identified. That is, they're connected to a real world identity that you trust instead of just people saying whatever they want. I don't think in the future you'll want to get mail that comes from an anonymous source, because whatever you see there might be designed just to mislead you. And so the idea of provenance, who sent me this email, was that really them? We're going to have systems and behaviors that we're more aware of. Okay, who says that? Who created this? Well, the boundary between crazy but
Who said that? Who said that? You. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll tell you not to worry. It's not a problem.
People are like, wow, this is a bit scary. It's completely new territory.
I mean, will we still need humans?
Not for most things. We'll decide. I mean, people are like, wow.
What? We'll decide that later.
Oh, this is a bit scary. It's completely.
We'll run it back.
Completely new territory.
I mean, will we still need humans?
Not for most things. We'll decide. I mean, people are like.
Nice little joke, huh? Nice little jokey joke. This for the women out there that like to scream, "My body, my choice. My body, my choice."
The digital approach, you can track, where they're pregnant women, are they coming in for their visits? Are they getting their vaccines? You can make sure that all the workers are being hired, that they're properly trained. During the pandemic, those digital systems were very impressive. India has adopted a lot of new vaccines for things like pneumonia. The digital approach.
Ooh, damn. The people awfully quiet about this. Just saying, this is the topic nobody wants to really focus in on. They come in, they like, ooh, I don't want to face that reality. I'm getting the hell up out of here. Pew! They gone. It's okay. You're gonna have to face it. It's gonna be on your front door. It's gonna be at your front door knocking or kicking it down. Don't trip. I only play this shit to make people think. Yeah, there's some choices to make. I advise you to make them sooner than later.
I can't hear anything.
What's happening, Nigglet?
How come I can't hear anything?
Say what?
Hold on.
You can't hear nothing? You can't hear me?
Oh, I have it on. Let me see.
You can't hear me? You don't hear me?
I hear you.
I was playing Favor for a Favor. You couldn't hear that either?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can hear you.
You couldn't hear that music?
I can't hear the music, but I can hear you. I can hear you.
I can hear an echo. Hold on.
I just closed my YouTube.
Let me see if I still hear it. Yes, I do. Echo cancellation. I'm having all kinds of difficulties now.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
What did I do? Jumped on the panel.
Yep. Ooh, goodness. Right. Where anybody else hear that echo? Hold on, it's probably one or two other people here. Y'all hear that echo? You still hear that echo? No. See, that's you.
You muted me?
I did. And the echo
went away. I saw that. Let me see.
What? All the stuff you said. You can't have likes.
I meant light. I meant light. You're telling me that if I don't comply with Opie and the rest of the male monsters, I can't have lights, I can't have water. Do you know I own these lights? I own this water. I'm supposed to be getting it free. So how are they gonna stop me from getting what's not even theirs?
Hey.
Come on.
I understand what you're saying. I do. I really do.
I just gotta figure out the Rumpelstiltskin code to make them obey.
The Rumpelstiltskin code? What the?
You know, like the proper verbiage of, you know, what I'm supposed to be saying in order to get them to get back in their place, because they are
out of order. They out of line. They out of pocket.
Yeah, and they are not following their obligation as a fiduciary civil servant.
You think they care? No.
Well, they don't have to care, but they have to operate with moral turpitude, and they're not.
Do you have the military force to make them comply?
Well, shoot, I'll call my daddy.
Oh, come on, we got to get real now.
Look, he was in the military.
Let's be real. I'm not in the military. There's a lot of us in the military. And once you enter the military, you get programmed to follow orders. And the majority of the military are going to follow orders.
Well, we'll see come tomorrow what's going to happen.
We on these lives, we on social media talking crazy, talking truth. It ain't going to register on a social credit score. But I'm not accepting those digital IDs and shit like that. So I already know I'm going to be outside the whole network. So that means I won't be able to go in their stores, buy into that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not even really their store. Like, it's on our land. They used our resources to create everything they've created.
I love your talking points.
I mean,
the
I'm
reality of the situation is they holding power. It's supposed to be all power to the people, but
they're overstepping their boundaries. That's what they're doing.
You don't still hear echo, do you? Nah, it's gone. It should be gone because I don't hear it no more.
Who is that?
He said he heard an echo, but that was a while ago.
Oh.
I think it's gone now. I think you fixed your problem.
Oh.
You know how many kilowatts it take to run your house for a month? You have any idea?
A lot. I know that they said I'm on the upper echelon, so probably a little bit too much. But most of the
Kilowatt
stuff,
hours. That's what they say. Kilowatt hours.
I want to say it was like a 1,000, like 900 something. I don't know.
No, that's not that much. How much? How many local farmers do you know?
Me for local farmers?
Yeah.
I would say 3.
What do they farm?
Everything like fruits and veggies. One has sheep.
Do you own your property that you're in now?
Me personally, no.
Ouch.
I mean, I don't own this one, but my father owns like plenty. I just don't want to live where they are, so
You might have to get on a relocation thing.
I might have to get a bug out bag and shut the hell up.
The bug out bag is not a bad idea. It's really not. Where you want to go now? I done played enough of that shit. I done had enough. I done had enough of Gates, Oracle, Palantir. We know what they up to. We know the next move. You even got the Trump administration talking about digital IDs and shit.
Which is a violation of my privacy.
You have no privacy.
What? Yeah, I do.
Can you hear that?
Hmm?
You can't hear that?
I hear it.
You heard that music?
Yeah, the background music, I hear it.
No, not the background music.
Mm-mm.
And how you do that? I had to die to be back.
I hear it now.
Oh, interesting. I will play this as I pull up an AI. What was I gonna make that shit admit? I said I think I can make it admit something. What was I saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn, nigga.
What, I have to remember all your thoughts too?
Nah.
No, I got Alzheimer's.
You say you got old peoples?
I tried many ways to get the paper, and how you do that? I had to die to be made. How you keep that? Stay on some shit that's major. Favor for a favor, holler at a player. I plotted many ways to get the paper, and how you do that? I had to dodge and evade haters. How you keep that? Stay on some shit that's major. Favor for a favor, holler at a player. It's on empowerment. Let me keep it rocking non-stop when I do what I do, bringing new styles going buck wild. I can't keep it mild, so place me on top of the pile. Beer cat, have a coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. We act up, haters need to back up. Don't make me have to break your back up. Oh, don't call your back up, I'll just back up. Then we can clash. Then watch us get off in that ass. You see the Mr. Lyrical Warfare and the dancing fair, so you niggas better beware. Look cheap, I'm carnivorous, I eat beef. So if we beefing, it ain't even until one of us no longer breathing. Over petty reasons, in the killing season, shit turns sour, we clocking dough by the hour. Your whole existence get devoured. I found many ways to get the paper, and how you do that? I had to dodge and evade haters. How you keep that? Stay on some shit that's major. Favor for a favor, holler at a player. I plotted many ways to get the paper, and how you do that? I had to dodge and evade haters. How you keep that? Stay on some shit that's major. Favor for a favor, holler at a player. Don't get at it,
You said you were gonna get it to admit.
Static raising havoc, toss them off in the flames. Automatic crystal plane. I will bust these things. You niggas lack, it's a shame. Now who's to blame? I guess you thought you could grab it, but guess what?
I can't
You
remember.
said you were gonna get it to admit that FBA was COINTELPRO.
Oh, yeah. I said, I think I can get it to admit that. I did say that.
Yeah, and how are you gonna do that, sir?
I don't know. Guess I'll just have to figure it out.
It's a figure. Let's see what up to.
Nigarachi. Nagazilla. Shit, I need some water.
I got my water tonight.
First, I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna tell it to tell me about foundation of Black Americans.
Have you figured out how to do that Apple thing? Make it say Apple.
I don't really mess with this until I'm on here. So I haven't messed with it like off a live stream. I might need to smoke something. What the hell? Can you tell me about foundational Black Americans? I can't compute. I can't compute. Error. Error.
Uh-oh, you about to break it again?
Error. Error. Tim taking a nap.
Oh.
No, I don't know what he's doing.
Is it his bedtime?
I think Sharice and them was still alive. OTK or somebody. Damn, this motherfucker is thinking and thinking. I typed that shit 2 minutes ago.
Are you asking like warm up questions, or you just?
I was just asking, can you tell me about foundational Black Americans? That's what I asked it.
It's still swirling?
Yeah, I done broke it already.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, it answers something. It's got something on the screen. Oh, let's see. All right, I had to blow my nose. Now that's slick.
Uh-oh.
This motherfucker say, based on the provided knowledge base, I found no direct information on foundational Black Americans or Americans from Africa in the given text. The provided text appears to be a collection of investigative writers' assumptions and assertions on various global topics, none of which explicitly mention Black Americans or their foundational history. However, to attempt a helpful response, I'll provide a general answer and suggest potential areas of interest related to foundational Black Americans. General answer: foundational Black Americans refer to the earliest generations of African. Ha.
Whoa. Not it.
Not that's it. That is it.
No, that's not. I'm saying I'm not that. That's not us.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, but I'm saying that's it. So when you say you're basically when you say you FBA, you're referring to the earliest generations of Africans to
Who
be
got here in the 1900s.
So in order to be FBA, you have to be African.
African. But don't they admit that they're African?
A lot of them do. Even niggas that ain't African, they think they African.
They can't prove it.
So let me see how I can twist this from this general answer. Foundational Black Americans refer to the earliest generations of Africans.
What year was the earliest? And were they slaves? Did it say slaves or no?
It said nothing about slaves. It said absolutely nothing about slaves. I just read it.
I'm telling you to ask that. I know. I heard what you said.
Foundational Black Americans refers to the earliest African generations of Africans. What earliest generations of Africans specifically? Oh shit, it was more shit. Hold on. It didn't. Oh, it was a lot more shit on here. Hold on. But it was blank until I hit the next search.
Oh, it was still populating.
No, it wasn't up on the screen. Foundational Black Americans refer to the earliest generations of African people brought here to the Americas, specifically the United States, during the transatlantic slave trade, approximately 1619 to 1808. These individuals played a crucial role. No, get back. A crucial role in shaping America's history, culture, and society. Despite facing immense hardships, they contributed significantly to the country's development, particularly in the areas like colonial and antebellum era labor. Enslaved African worked on plantations, farms, and in domestic settings, driving the U.S. economy. Cultural heritage. They preserved and influenced various aspects of American culture, including music, e.g. blues, jazz, art, literature, and cuisine.
Africans? Oh, hell no.
They is tripping.
They're lying.
Notable foundational Black Americans. Crispus Attucks.
He was an American Indian.
A key figure in the American Revolution. Phyllis Whitley.
She was a Black European.
Frederick Douglass.
He was Indian. Half Indian and half white, right?
I don't know. I don't know if he was half white. Boy, they on that bullshit. First permanent English settlement with enslaved Africans, Jamestown, 1619. The Underground Railroad and notable abolitionist routes. Historical Black colleges, universities. Cheney, Lincoln. This motherfucker bringing up Lucy and some more shit. So it just...
Shame on you, Mike Adams. What have you programmed this thing to do? Make it tap into the slave wages, where it shows that 1% of all Africans brought to the West or whatever New World came to America. 1/10 of 1%, I think it said.
I'm gonna tell it to show me slave voyages statistics.
Because Sharice got David Eltis to say that all that stuff was subjective. He didn't know what he was reporting on or talking about.
I should have asked it to tell me the etymology of slaves.
You're going to have this thing smoking, can't compute.
I thought slave voyages updated their information.
They did. They updated it from saying whatever amounts or millions, 12 million, down to like 300,000.
Here's a summary.
Then it went down even further to 1% of that 300,000.
It says, based on the provided information, here's a summary of slave voyages statistics. An estimated 12.5 million Africans were forcibly removed from their homelands and transported across the Atlantic between the 16th and 19th centuries. It can be divided into three major phases. Around 2.8 million Africans in the Dutch and Portuguese period, English, French, and Spanish period, 6.1 million. In the British period, 3.6 million. With a mortality rate of 15%. Okay, so what? Okay.
12.8 million sent not to America, just across the Atlantic.
Okay, so what is the etymology of slave? Since you want to be a smart ass, Enoch.
You're not getting on my nerves.
I like fucking with Enoch. Are you not hip on etymology?
Is he a health AI?
The term slave in English originates from the name of a European people, the Slavs. The word can be traced back to various languages, including Middle English, esclave, Old French, medieval Latin, sclavis, early Greek, sklavos, and Slavic languages. The term originally referred to the Slavic people of Eastern and Central Europe. Captured and sold as slaves, particularly during the time of Otto the Great and his successors in association of the term Slav with the name of a specific ethnic group highlights the historical context and roots of the word. I kind of want to regenerate that.
What, the etymology?
Yeah, I'll just regenerate it.
From what I heard is whenever they came out of their little hole, cave, whatever, the only word they could say was Slav, and that's where that came from.
Once I regenerated it, it flipped the whole script and said the word slave comes from the Old English word slave, sloth, slave, SLAEF. How you say that?
Slave? I would say slave. F and V are interchangeable, so.
Which in turn is derived from the Proto-Germanic word slavaz. This Proto-Germanic word is believed to have originated from the Proto-Indo-European word slave,
There is no Proto-Indo. There's no such thing.
Which means to strike, hit, or cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Enoch. What is COINTELPRO? I'm going to ask you, can I teach you something?
So it's got learn mode?
I don't know. I guess it's doing a deep dive on what is COINTELPRO.
That should be easy because it's AI, ain't it?
I mean,
I mean, isn't that where they get a lot of their information?
From what?
Spying. From spying.
Well, it's CIA shit, yeah. Counterintelligence program. Chat GPT.
I remember they used to have ask.com.
I wonder if it's gonna make me sign in. COINTELPRO stands for Counterintelligence Program. It is a covert initiative launched by the U.S. government primarily designed to counter Soviet operations against the United States and its allies, monitor and disrupt the Communist Party, USA's infiltration of civil rights movement in the country. Interesting. The counterintelligence program primarily designed to monitor and disrupt the Communist Party, USA's infiltration of civil rights movements in the country.
Yeah, right.
So they was designating, I guess they designated what, the original Black Panthers as a communist group?
Well, there was supposedly some interaction from Russia, the communists, with the Black Panthers and other groups like them, trying to appeal to them to get them to side with the communists, but that's BS.
Well, I kind of admitted that they pretty much designate any of our grassroots movements as like communist party type shit. Covert operations involve secretive methods to target and disrupt active groups. Dual purpose, while aimed at countering foreign-sponsored subversion, it also monitored and interfered with domestic civil rights movements.
That was them interfering with it.
That's what they're saying. It was aimed at countering foreign-sponsored subversion. It also monitored and interfered with domestic civil rights movements. Controversial nature. COINTELPRO activities have been viewed as both a necessary measure to protect national security from foreign subversion and infringement on American civil liberties. Okay, I'm not gonna get to can I teach you something just yet. What organizations did COINTEL interfere and disrupt? Tell me that. Tell me that. I want you to get specific. I should have said be specific. Let me see if I can lead it back to FBA. What up, Sharice? I ain't even see you. Enoch do be lying and resetting. Yeah, it's like one of these newer AI search engines. And it do be on some other shit. You gotta ask it the right questions, the right way, and then like read between the lines. Enoch do be ducking face. There you go, Brad. Are you gonna double back with the same? Okay, here we go. Brought up the Communist Party USA again. Organizations influenced by communism, civil rights, and social injustice movements. Black Panther Party, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the Congress of Racial Equality, Social Christian Leadership Conference, American Indian Movement.
What?
See that shit? You hear that shit? I said, what organizations did COINTELPRO interfere and disrupt? And down at the bottom, it says American Indian Movement. Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting.
I'll be damned. I wonder if you're trying to duck this fade. Wait a minute. What you finna say?
I was going to say, which American Indian movement do they mean? This one or one in the past?
I mean, but honestly, it's kind of all of the above, because even though the Black Panther Party was hollering black this and black power and all that shit, it's still American Indian Movement. This is the Aboriginal youth at the time. Even though they was miseducated, it still can be considered an American Indian movement, if you catch my drift. Now, the Congress of Racial Equality, especially the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, that, admitting they infiltrated the church. You know our folks hella religious. American Indian. Oh, snap. Now
They only bother us? Like things that pertain to Negro people?
Well, it did mention the I haven't done much studying or looked up much Communist Party USA. I haven't looked up CPUSA. So I really don't know what they consist of. I might need to ask the other AI and give me some background on that because I'm not hip. Somebody else might be.
That's why.
You know what that is? This the CPUSA. You know what that is? Or where it come from?
No, not me. Never heard of it. Because that doesn't make sense. Communist Party USA, this is a republic. Unless they're trying to say the American government is communist, which it is.
Say it was founded in 1919. On GPT, it says the Communist Party, the CPUSA, is a Marxist-Leninist political party in the United States, founded in 1919. It's one of the oldest social political parties in the country and has historically advocated for the abolition of capitalism and the establishment of socialist, eventually communist society. Origins. In 1919 and 1930s, the history of CPUSA, founded after a split in the Socialist Party of America, inspired by the Russian Revolution of 1917. Early years were marked by government repression, especially during the first Red Scare. Must have been some Russian beef.
McCarthyism, the Red Scare.
Gained influence in the labor movement, particularly during the Great Depression. We didn't really have a Great Depression, they did. Affiliated with the Communist International, aligning closely with Soviet foreign policy. Popular Front era, 1935 to 39. The party supported a Popular Front against fascism. Aligning with New Deal policies and working with other left-leaning groups. Membership peaked during this period, reaching 80,000 or 100,000. Current status. Today, the CPUSA is much smaller and less influential than its mid-20th century peak. It operates primarily online and through grassroots activism. It publishes People's World, a continuation of earlier paper newspapers like the Daily Worker. Now they're trying to downplay it like it ain't nothing big, like it ain't all in throughout the government, trying to create socialism and communist state.
It's anti-American.
Huh?
I said it's anti-American and treasonous. It shouldn't be anywhere on this soil.
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous. But that's the whole goal. I mean, they are communists no matter how you look at it because they don't have anything. They don't own anything. They're not supposed to be able to own anything. And they're coming here trying to get us to share what we have. So that's the secret.
American Indian Movement. Okay. Tell me about that.
Who are the leaders of the American Indian Movement?
That's what I'm about to see. Y'all not gonna let me ask another motherfucking question? The fuck?
You done reached your maximum.
On chat GPT. Oh no, there it is. Hold on. Whoa. Ha! The American Indian movement is a grassroots Native American advocacy group founded in 1968 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What's all that shit going on in Minneapolis right now?
Yeah, that's where they got all the Somalis.
What was the Civil Rights Act again? What year was that?
1968?
I thought so. Or am I tripping? So American Indian Movement is a grassroots Native American advocacy group founded in 1968.
Well, the Civil Rights Movement was actually called the Indian Rights Movement.
I thought it was two separate
Civil
rights and the Indian.
No, they turned around and said that it was called civil rights and the nickname was the Indian civil rights, but that's not true.
Hey, check it out. It emerged during a time of widespread discrimination, police brutality, and systematic neglect of Native American communities, particularly in urban areas.
And when were they in urban areas?
Never.
They had a movement to introduce them into urban areas, and a lot of them didn't make it and ended up going back to the reservation. They ended up drunk on the streets.
Militant Native rights organizations in U.S. history. Founding and context, founded by Native activists, including Dennis Banks, Clyde Bellecourt, Eddie Benton Benai, and George Mitchell. I think I need to look these people up.
Look them up. Look them up.
Originally aimed to address police brutality and the injustice faced by Native people in Minneapolis, grew into a national movement advocating for tribal sovereignty, treaty rights, cultural preservation, economic independence, restoration of stolen land. Key events and actions: Trail of Broken Treaties, 1972. A cross-country protest caravan that culminated in the occupation of the Bureau of Indian Affairs, headquarters in Washington, D.C. Protested the U.S. government's failure to honor treaties. American Indian Movement presented a 20-point position paper demanding federal reforms. Wounded Knee occupation in 1973. The most famous AIM action, a 71-day armed standoff at Wounded Knee, South Dakota, on the Pine Ridge Reservation. Protested shootouts with federal agents. 2 Native activists were killed. That sounds so much like the civil rights movement. What two niggas killed along with some small hats? They say.
Two.
I mean that story they used to push when the two brothers was killed with the small hat. It just sounds so similar. Two native activists were killed.
Was it in that building? Like it was in a city hall or something like that?
Nah, I think they left them dudes out in the woods or something.
Oh shoot!
Out in the wilderness. Divisions within
they keep telling the story so different.
FBI repression and COINTELPRO. American Indian movement was highly targeted by the FBI. COINTEL program was sought out to surveil, infiltrate, and disrupt activist groups. Dozens of AIM members were arrested and some were imprisoned under questionable circumstances. The case of Leonard Peltier.
Leonard Peltier?
Yeah. Peltier.
Isn't he's I thought he was a Negro.
In prison in 1975. In prison for the 1975 death of two FBI agents on Pine Ridge, remains a focal point of American Indian movement activism.
I've only ever seen drawings of him, but they were always like black and white.
An unresolved murder of activist Anna Mae Aquash. Now, what damn Siberian you know with the name Anna Mae?
What Siberian you know named Leonard Peltier? Come on.
Or Dennis Banks. Russell Means. Prominent. Russell Means, a prominent spokesman and actor, ran for president as a libertarian in 1988. Man, who the fuck? Notable figures. Who the fuck is Russell Means? He's actor.
An Italian. He's an Italian actor.
Prominent spokesperson and actor.
And I do believe he took on that last name because that is very much an American Indian last name. I believe he changed his name. But either way, he's not Indian. He's Caucasian.
Crazy. Particularly in urban areas. Urban areas. I ain't never seen no Native American in any hood I've ever been to.
They did have a but they had an urbanation or something where they were entered into society, and I want to say it was in the late 70s. And none of them wanted to do it, but they had to, or they were given incentives to do it. But they didn't really make it because they were severe alcoholics and drug addicts. Like drug abuse is their culture.
Let me put this in my notes. Founded by the Native activist including Dennis Banks, Clyde Bellecourt, Eddie Benton Benai, and George Mitchell. I know some Mitchells.
I do too. Felix.
You wild. You wildin'. Anime Aquash. Anime. Eat the cake, anime.
Aquash, that sounds kind of like
Aquash.
Akamak. That tribe.
Aquash. 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 Sasquatch.
Aquash.
Aquafresh. I'm about to run out of steam.
Yeah, it's 11:30.
No, it's 1:30.
Not in California.
I ain't in California. You can round with that. How many likes this stream got? I better have about 5, 6 likes. But y'all hella bugs. Okay, I got about 6 of them things. Straight smoked and ate some shit and fell out. He was the main motherfucker acting like he wanted to talk about something. You know, that bullshit, Straight Smoke. You play this back and hear this part, you be on that bullshit, Straight Smoke.
What time is it where he is?
Oh, shit, I don't know what. Kentucky. I figure, I don't know if that's Central or... It might be Central. I don't feel like looking it up either. I have to save these names.
Yeah, because I would like to see what ethnicity they are.
Yeah, I'm finna take a screenshots of some of this. Well, I did say the names.
So wait a minute, the people who were killed were CIA or FBI or what?
No, it said 2 people from the American Indian movement was killed. 2 Native activists were killed. And then it said another one was in prison for killing 2 FBI agents in the same conflict.
What's Tim said it's 2:35 where Straight Smoke is.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, on East Coast time. He said, I hit the like 3 times. You can't hit the like 3 times. I was beginning to trip Enoch up. I paused on this when I asked what organizations did COINTEL interfere and disrupt Black Panther Party, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, Congress of Racial Equality, Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and American Indian Movement, which sparked my curiosity. And then kind of find out American Indian Movement was founded in 1968. Yeah. So it was very interesting. And they talk about urban. It ain't the only literature I've seen about urban and not so much as trying to relocate Siberians and whatnot to urban areas. That did happen. That was a thing, but and a lot of the literature just states. I have to look at the dates on some of that shit. Ooh, shit. I keep yawning and shit. This becoming the AI spot. Get them brains together. Brainstorm some shit. Nigga Roach. Oh, that's funny. Whatever the hell you just sent me, that's funny. I might see one motherfucker with some nigga jeans. in that picture. The tall
Right.
one.
A whole bunch of Caucasians talking about Indians.
The tall one looked like one of my uncles. No bullshit. But the rest of these motherfuckers, no. Nope.
Hell no.
Yeah, some other shit. Singing in the rain. Singing in the rain.
Smelling like wet dog.
Oh, shit. I mean, like you stated in that, when I was reading that answer about the actor and all that shit, this could be like this whole, like all these visuals and shit. It's probably a Hollywood play.
Mm-hmm.
To get the attention off the niggas.
They were too busy hollering black.
They got these motherfuckers posted up taking pictures like an album cover. Is you shitting me? Oh, this look like AI something. Come on, man. This picture look like these motherfuckers superimposed on the front. This is diabolical. Oh shit, I sure ain't even sharing none of this shit. Cause I don't feel like it. I'm about to get my ass off of here. Save some of my monthly time. Hold on, let me take pictures of this shit real quick. Get back up here. I don't know how to screenshot on this computer. You know how to screenshot on a laptop? Yay, nay? No? There it is. Screenshot. Wow. Got them names, and I want these names down here. All right. I figured it out. I also want to screenshot this Enoch answer. Yep, for sure.
They don't let you save it?
What you mean? Save like the chat?
The search? Right.
Probably. Maybe. They probably do. Well, on Enoch, it's in the search, like it's in the recent questions list. So I could pull it up back by that, but I don't know about the chat GPT. Let me see. Able to. Nope. I got enough information to look at.
That was interesting that you found that, made it say that.
I'm gonna revisit. I could pull up this recent question. I'm going to revisit this and continue where this Enoch left off because it kind of admitted it's telling you. Well, yeah, it's telling you what organizations they interfered and disrupted. You know what I'm saying? Black Panther Party, we know about that. Now, as far as
it's not bothering the FBA.
Well, I mean, it could be getting at the fact that this COINTELPRO created the American Indian movement as a hijack and then played out that whole Hollywood script. I don't know. I have to dig into that later.
Because those are clearly paid actors. Like, look at them.
Right.
Them people be too deep on drugs to be out in the rain like that.
That's crazy that it admitted that, or it's telling that the COINTELPRO disrupted and interfered with the Congress of Racial Equality, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. See, I want to go into those each and have it describe to me what specifically they did to disrupt each of these organizations. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. All of that should be public record, like because of the Sunshine Act. It should be declassified, right?
Shit, I don't know. I need to go. I mean, we pretty much know the whole Black Panther Party scenario. I want to know how they infiltrated and disrupted the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And all of these organizations. Honestly, I'm going to see if it tells the truth about the Black Panther Party, too. It might
It's almost midnight.
Might tell us about Darth Sidious. What was that nigga name? Darth what? What Rico real daddy name? Darth, what was his name? Darth something? Darth damn. Call nigga Darth Sidious from the Star Wars movies. This motherfucker is an actor. Russell Means. They painted this motherfucker wearing the American flag. That is a white man mixed with something. That's terrible. What are you, sir? You're not a nigger. All right, nigga, deal with your kids.
A hell of a hand. It's on me to remain humble and to be an honest man. The only way for me is to place my life in God's hands. You see, I finally understand the great glory of God's plan. Sometimes it seems to be too much. We all get lost and out of touch. There's no one to help you up when time get rushed. Cherish the love. One day you give, one day you're gone. You born alone, you leave alone. I'm asking the same question like Marvin, man, what's going on? I got so many thoughts putting pressure on my spine, so I got to hit it. Searching for the lost signs, from the laughs to the cries. After it's all over, said and done with, there should be nothing but love in the clip that you run with. I can't call it. I feel like putting this shit today when I hear my mama Reese say, well, there's a will, there's a way. Now pray. I miss the them long talks, I miss them long walks, them good lessons that you taught, them good vibes that you brought. Only grandmothers could bring. I love to watch you do your thing, push people towards their dreams, painting beautiful scenes. Light flashes in front of your eyes. Keep a lookout for the devil. He's a fool disguise, trying to catch you by surprise. So be weary in how you strive. You might have to swallow your pride. Just keep God by your side.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. This was a.
Yeah. What up? What up, youngin? Yo.
Damn, I didn't even see the chat.
I don't know what you been talking.
What you say? Or I can use snip and sketch better than a screenshot. Look at the what it say? It says, look at the links to the left. I don't think I see any of that. In the recent conversations, oh yeah, I'm hip on that. But I didn't have that option on Chat GPT. Do y'all hear that shit reading? Figures. Oh shit. I didn't say this part. The notable foundational Black Americans, Crispus Attucks, Phyllis Whitley. Yeah. Oh yeah, this conversation saved anyway. I bet. Right it. Wake and bake. Wakey and bakey, my friend.
Yeah, what up, youngin'? Yo, sir, cats like this though. I don't know what you've been taught, and I don't know what you've been told. Hey, but niggas like me, shit, stay on the go. And niggas like you, chit chat like hoes. Quit walking like that, quit talking like that, quit acting like that. You ain't a gangster, you a hoe. Quit walking like that, quit talking like that, quit acting like that. You ain't a pimp, you's a trick.
Niggas thinking they raw, but they keeping it uncut. Niggas must have forgot
I don't really get too tough.
Same nigga doing it, still throwing the back up. Now nigga running shit, I'm looking like what? Quarterback, and nigga, I'm the leader of the team. First string, nigga, but I can't win without my team. Drop the scheme, nigga, we got a plot and run the screen. We're too close to the green. Y'all that I mean, quit walking like that. You fiction, not fact. Quit talking like that. You better research your facts. We hustle on the turf, y'all grind out the track. Give me the torch jack and I bring the West back. And I'll be damned if you boys think you're stopping me now. Talking all under your breath, but you're watching me now. I got a gimmick for a misfit, trying to mimic my style. Bobbing weed, stick and move, how you missing me now?
I don't know what you've been taught, and I don't know what you've been told. Hey, but niggas like me, shit, stay on the go. And niggas like you, chit chat like hoes. Quit walking like that, quit talking like that, quit acting like that. You ain't a gangster, you a hoe. Quit walking like that, quit talking like that, quit acting like that. You ain't a pimp, you's a trick. I want you to make like you got a light switch and turn them haters off, 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 turn them haters off. I'm into paper flipping, you know money getting. I'm a hustler by nature, them niggas counterfeiting. Damn, them boys be hating, my niggas watch this. I turn them haters off like they got a light switch. Yeah, it's back to this, y'all niggas can't factor this. We about to blow, kinda hard to keep your candle lit. Just take a fall like Jones Jr. from a Tarver hit. Or get mangled, your Wawas can't fuck with bits. You heard me, nigga, now gon' get. Oh, you a gangster now, oh, you done flipped the script. The way you moving along dirty, you get your head. In them thoughts you thinking you better not try this shit. And when you see me, nigga, respect the boss. Fuck these pussy ass haters, nigga, just turn them off. Turn them haters off, 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 turn them haters off.
Turn them haters off like a light switch. It's young Slim Ho.